Fly, Eagles, fly. I don't know. I'm an Eagles diehard no matter what, win or lose. You know who this is. Author Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy coming to you. I told you my next story that I would talk about would be the Dolphin's Tale. Ooh, we got a little situation going on. We got the Car Chronicles today. I'm feeling good. It's a good 57 degrees here in sunny Florida. A little chilly for us. The wind is blowing. Tonight is going to be a little colder. Yes, it will. And I'm volunteering tomorrow. Hopefully, I will be inside. I'm not doing that. The Dolphin's Tale. Now, the Dolphin's Tale, I wrote that a while ago too. I'm thinking 2016. Actually, I wrote it before that, but I think it got published in 2016. 2017, 2018, somewhere up in there. Anyway, you can get that on nataliemkennedy.com. nataliemkennedy.com. Autographed copy. Boom, it's yours. It's also on Amazon. You can say books by Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy. The book should come up. Or you can put the Dolphin's Tale in there. There's a whole bunch of Dolphin's Tale up in there. Just see if it pops up for you. But the best bet is nataliemkennedy.com. Autographed copy and probably a little gift on the side. You'll get it straight from me. Yes. Now, the Dolphin's Tale was written, and I told you a lot of the books have a little bit of me in them. I like the ocean. Yes, I do. I like the ocean, but I don't like to get in it because when seaweeds and little creepy crawler things and knowing that the fishes are up in there to give me the little creepy creeps, I just don't get in. I wear the little booty socks. When I go to the water and walk in the water where the sand just goes over my ankle. I have gone in the water 25 years ago up to my knees. Yeah. Now, don't be trying. I can swim. Okay, thank you. But just that whole thing. So in there, I'm talking about this young man who always loved the ocean, but he was a little short. He had a little disability going on, and so for him to go out there would not be too good. But he loved the ocean. And he dreamed of going out and swimming with the dolphins, and just being out in the water. So it talks a little bit about that. I put some educational pieces because I named some different things, some descriptions of water, different seas, different fish. So that's the piece in there as far as educating and teaching. I have a piece where a crab grabs onto his big toe, and that actually happened to me in Cape May. And that's why I'm just like, my mom and them, we used to go to Jersey all the time, and they'd be fishing, off on the rocks, drinking beer, eating crabs, right? They would take us, and we would be, I was just sitting there one day, and this little crab was a baby crab, girl, boys and girls, men and women. This baby crab got a hold of my toe, and I was shaking it and everything. I was screaming and hollering. I don't walk on too many rocks anymore, and that's another reason why I don't really go in the ocean. But I love to sit and watch the waves. I love all of that. So the pieces with this, the Dolphin's Tale, is he went out and he swam with the dolphins, right? And he came back, and his mom was like, how'd you get out? Why are you wet? And he's trying to explain his whole experience, So was he really on the Dolphins TALE, or was he really on the Dolphins TAIL? Thank you. Or this is really a TALE. So, but it's called a Dolphins TALE. Yes, it is, because we know it really didn't happen. But that's the story. It's something I would love to do. Some of the things that I describe in there, places I've either have been or seen. So I love that story. It's for ages. Ooh, we're having some reading literacy problems now. But it's for ages, if you want to read to them. It's got lots of pictures, very colorful pictures in it. I would say 3. Let's start at 3, all the way up to maybe 7 or 8, 9. I'm thinking they should be okay. They're moving up. They're moving on. So, but we have 9, 10, and 11-year-olds that can't read still. So, But yeah, this is between the ages of 3 to be read to all the way up to about 9, maybe 9 years old. So it's called A Dolphin's Tale. All right, anything else going on? Nothing going on. I'm taking you through my journey of making a cover for 2 of the books that I want to put out. I'm taking you through the journey through the book tour that I'm trying to do. All of that takes time. You have to sit, you have to think, you have to, be creative. You have to put your words together. You're going to have to send the emails out. You have to, do things online because that's what they want you to do. Contact us. I told you one already said they don't have a location. I am doing a reading in February, Black History Month, at a school here in the local area. So I'm excited about that. And that will be The Shadow Cat. And that'll be my next book. I'll talk about how I wrote that and what is in that book. That's a little bit of me. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I did a couple of contests. I won't know 3-4 months from now, so I'm okay with that. So I'm working on some things, but the 2 books I'm going to be putting out, Red Light Prayers, Devotional and Affirmations. Yes. And the other book is the ABC of the Bible. It started out to help our children learn about scriptures in the Bible through the ABCs. But you know what? An adult can read it too. So this is for all ages, to learn, just to learn. So, and these are really good scriptures that, they're very simple except for, Psalm 23. That's the longest one in there. But the other ones are very short, A, B, C, D. For example, A, abide, Q, quickly, what's some other ones? D, do unto others, that kind of thing. So it's really kind of cool. And I liked it. I wrote that a long time ago too. Flipping back and forth on how I wanted to present it. So, as writers, authors, that all goes through any artist of how you want to do it, how you want to present it. And then we put it back onto the blocking board, and then we bring it back up again. And that's what I have done. All right. I think I've gone on too long. You know who this is. Author Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy coming to you. NatalieMKennedy.com. If you ever want me to read at one of your schools or community centers, or for the summertime, show them how to write, I would be more than happy to do it. I did propose something to a community center a long time ago, a couple of years ago, that I would do their 6 weeks, and what we were going to do was have the children write a story, draw a story, something. We were going to put it all together, take a picture of them, and try, just produce a book for them to have when they go back to school. Well, the funding for that place, I guess, went the other way, or something happened. Anyway, they said sorry, and so that's the way it is. So I still have that program. That's something you might want to do. I am a publisher, so I would be able to format and put it all together. I think that would be something great. Anyway, this is author Dr. Natalie M. Kennedy coming to you. I know if you see my video and all that, and you want to take my ideals away from me, well, do so, because our literacy reading level here in Florida, I believe across the United States of America, is way down. I mean, the lowest of the lowest of the lowest. We still have high schoolers leaving school, graduating, going into college, okay, 13th graders, and they still don't know how to put some sentences together or read, barely write. Who does cursive anymore? Anyway, let me stop. I love you. Hey, I hope to see you. I'm trying to vend, but they got vendings at nighttime, and that means I have to buy some lights. Anyway, it's all good. I hope to see you soon. And if you see me, just say hi. You don't have to buy one of my books. Just to know that you're there would be very beautiful for me. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to try to make a shorty out of this. I don't know. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to go on live this year. Okay, Happy New Year's once again. And I'll see you in my next video.